Hi, it's Tori from the Posh Girls Club, and today I wanted to do a quick tutorial. I was going through my ConvertKit, and y'all know I live for ConvertKit. I was checking through some of the stats and seeing which of the products that I have in email sequences and automations were performing the best. And what I noticed is I know a lot of people struggle with going live. So I noticed that this particular automation wasn't doing as well as my challenges usually do. So normally when I do a 5-day challenge, I get a lot of conversions. For some reason, people seem to like the content broken up a little bit more so than having it all together. So I am taking, I was giving away my freebie of the live full ebook, the whole 10-book, the whole 10-step strategy on how to go live like a boss, basically, and the different strategies that I use and learned as a debate champion and public speaker and all of those things. So I decided I was going to break it up, the 10 parts, instead of doing the one full ebook and letting that be the end. Because sometimes I think what happens is people feel like they're inundated with information, and instead of doing something with it, they just like shut down. So what I decided to do is break it down into 5 days. So each day it's like 2 different things that they can do. So it's not overwhelming, and still make it free challenges. And so basically, let's see, I took my live stream, which was a part of, this is really what I wanted to tell you about. So focusing on creating content seems to be a major struggle for people. For me, it comes very easily because I'm a writer and I'm a public speaker. You know, those are things that I was trained in very early on. I mean, I had to write my own speeches and perform in front of people since I probably about 10, 12 years old, from as far back as I can remember, but probably even earlier than that. But those are the ones that I remember actually writing and getting up and talking. So that comes very easily to me, but it doesn't for a lot of people. So I'm basically trying to teach you all how to take your content and spread it out to create more content. And this is what I mean. So the 10 steps for live streaming was actually part 1 of the Cyber Monday training that I did. So I had enough content and some of my girls tell me that some of the Diamond girls were like, Tori, I was opening those pages up every day. Like, there's 30 pages, Tori. What am I going to do with 30 pages of content trying to do all this stuff I need to do? So by the time it was done, there were probably about 360 pages. It was so crazy of content, but that's what I feel like. I want to give people more than less. So this particular portion was day 1 of the challenge, which was going live. So I wanted to break it up, as I'm going to do with each section. I'm going to break it up. So this is what I mean when I always say repurpose with purpose. So there's a lot of people that just need to focus on the live stream portion of their business. So this is not a section in the Posh Girls Club for consistency. I'm going to continue to teach how to develop content for your blog, for your Instagram posts, for your live streaming, and for your stories and your highlights. That is going to be something that I'm talking about a lot. So I broke this up into, so far I've got 2 different parts. Day 1, day 1, and then I'm working on day 2 right now to put into my ConvertKit sequences. So I've got the first email, and then I've got one that goes out about an hour after the first one, which gives me a little bit more information about my customer and what their struggle with going live is. Everyone's is different. And each one of these, of course, with ConvertKit, will give me a message so that I know what that person is really struggling with. And then day 2 is going to go here, okay? And that'll be a day after this one. So I've got that. And then what I would normally do is go to Canva. And did I start one on this computer? I probably started it on the other computer. But I would go to Canva, and here we go, and create a graphic, because now I need to tell my new audience, because I've had about 6,000 people join me in the last 2 weeks. It's crazy, but awesome. So I'm going to go on to Canva so that I can alert. And these are what I use for my Instagram stories. And then I highlight them because I like really good visuals. And luckily, Canva is there for that. There's tons and tons, hundreds and thousands, as you can see, of images there that I can choose and then edit them, or layouts rather, that I can choose and then edit them and then put them in my stories. And so here are some of the ones I've used in the past week or two since the stories now stay. I was investing time in my stories, but now I really get to have fun because now they're gonna stay. So it was very frustrating before to create all this really great content and then it's gone. So I have not even live streamed as much as I used to because Instagram now has these stories, the highlights. So I'm just so excited about that feature because I am working on creating all this new content, and sometimes being there prohibits me from getting some of the other things that I want to get done for my audience. So it lets me be present without necessarily being present 24/7 until the new year when I'll be back on a regular schedule. But so now I get to design my graphic. And if you notice, I generally choose graphics that, where is it? Choose graphics that match. So this whole live streaming has this really beautiful interior. And so I'm going to use that same graphic because it helps my audience to connect that this graphic, and it's the same way on my website. Do I have the website up? So if you're on the design page, I'm on it on the other computer too, so I don't know if it's gonna boot me out, but let's see. So live streams, is that no? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, it's in secondary navigation, I thought. Oh, I probably don't have it. Let me refresh this one and see if it pops up. I changed the name of the page, so there we go. Yeah, I was working on the MacBook, and I'm on my iMac now, so okay. So when you go to the live page, as you can see, the visuals also match up. I've already changed those out this morning from making it a full ebook to breaking the content up. Okay, that is really important. When you see that things aren't working as well as you would like them to, go back and figure out why. And that's what I believe the solution is, to simply change my the way that I deliver it. It seems that my audience prefers me to deliver it in smaller sections. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do because I want this to convert, because there's some really great content in here. And so this, I think maybe did someone message me? Yesterday, I missed one of my Diamond Girls messaging me while I was live. Let's see. Just gonna pop in there and see if someone commented. So one of my Diamond Girls messaging me while I was live. Yep, don't want to hear myself. There we go. Hey, there she is. Hi, babe. I thought so. I thought I heard something this time. I wasn't. Yesterday I had Lauryn Hill playing, so. Okay, but so let me go back to it. So yeah, I'm creating my graphic, and I'm going to tell you what I also do with my graphics. So let me go ahead and add one thing I usually add on, because I don't want someone else to use the work that I've put together. Okay, because they're always really good. I like I've said many times, I really like my visuals to look nice because it goes with my branding. It might not go with everyone's branding, and that's okay. But for me, this is the way that I like for my content to look. It's a true representation of me. If you walk into my house, it looks like a store. And people are like, you have little boys and a pug. How does your house look like this? Well, because they have their spaces. And mommy spaces, or spaces that we share, will be nice. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely a representation of me. So if your brand is similar, then you would have similar style, but as a reflection of you. Okay, so I think that's a good one to use, and I'm going to download this. And now again, like I was saying in my other tutorial, don't stop there. Okay, so you're going to take those, you're going to take that content. Now I've got this visual, and yes, I'm going to use it on Instagram, but I'm also going to use it. I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm also going to use it to monetize. And this is how repurposing, guys, repurposing with purpose. So I'm going to take this visual, and let's see, do I have a Pinterest up? No. Okay, so let me pull up my Pinterest. Okay. And these are, again, this is how you continue to repurpose your content so that you're not just making it for one time. Now, yes, I am going to take that visual that I can't show you because you can't upload from, what am I looking for? Okay, hold on. Okay, so because you cannot upload onto Instagram, obviously I can't show you that here, but what I will be doing, in fact, let me think, what do I want to connect this to? So I've got a blog already. Boom, perfect. I already have a blog post on going live, and I believe I have another pin that actually goes to it as well. But this is just how you continue to repurpose that content. So, and continue to drive sales after you've done it once. You can continue to do it. This is something I'm going to be teaching starting January 4th. Let's see, which one of these is my live streaming? Yes, here we go. My Instagram live is live. Okay, so see, I've got my 10 tips. I did it as a blog. So I did it as a challenge, and then I broke it down. I did it as a blog, and then I took it from a blog and I made it a small ebook for just that part. And now I'm doing it as a 5-day challenge, one product. So yeah, I've got to tweak it, but I don't have to create it over and over. So like, you feel me? This is how you continue to do it. So that, oh, thank you. How do I incorporate images into my ebook that do not take away from my brand? It's easy. You use, I don't know if you're still there, babe, but if you do, if you are, you're going to take those, you're going to take the images that you use with your brand. That's how you connect them. Okay. So if you're still there, that is my answer. You use the images that you are already using for your blog. Oh, I think you're saying something to me. I love your images. Awesome. Yeah, I spent a lot of time curating images, collecting them from many, many places. And I've told you guys, and you're Diamond Girl, so if you want me to give you a list of some of the other places that I collect them, I'm more than happy to. I'll add them into the group if you remind me. You know, I'll forget once I get off. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull up the Posh Girls Club. Get it together. Website, okay, and get the blog address, because again, this is how you connect all of those things. Okay, she's in there. So yeah, that's how you do that. You basically just go keep the images that I keep them all in, as you can see here. Let's see, let me pull this one up. So you see all my images. Look, I still have some of yours from my brand makeover that I did for you. So all the images, I actually started deleting them out this morning. I just didn't finish. Actually, I think they're deleted on the other computer. If I refresh it, they'll probably be gone. But yeah, I try for each brand that I work with to make sure that their images are different. And then here we go where my images start. So I keep my images in Canva, the ones that I really, really love and want to work with. I keep them there. So that's the same thing. You do curate images that fit your branding and what you want to do, and that's exclusive to you. Okay. And then just reuse them in your PDFs, which I saw your PDF that you sent me yesterday. It was awesome. Okay. So this is what I was going to the blog. And now I'm going to actually, again, like I said yesterday, go directly to the post about, let's see, where is it? 500K followers. I'm going to have to scroll for a sec. I need to put one of those things on the side here. I just noticed. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of work on my blog for the last couple of weeks, a lot of work, because I'm understanding how you automate. It's amazing. And this is, like I said earlier, I'm going to teach this starting in January, but this is how you consistently automate the sales. Okay. So now I'm going to bring the image over here. And which one is the PNG of it? There it is. So again, like I said, I'm going to also drive this from Instagram, but y'all don't understand how Pinterest, seriously, the money on Pinterest, because people are constantly on here. I spend an hour, you know, if you ever use Pinterest, you know how addictive it is. I love my maker. Awesome. I see so clearly now. Yay. I love that. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely wanted you to focus in on, because it looks like you had a couple of different themes going at different times, and I wanted to center you in one area, and I think we did that. I think we definitely did that. Okay, so I've connected, and I usually try to show you. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, it's at another board. Boards don't, yeah. So now I've got to find the board that I connected it on. You guys can see I've had my Pinterest for a long time. And I really wish that I had done this way even earlier, but I wasn't really doing a lot of blogging for Posh Life Bling. It wasn't until Posh Girls Come. I did some just to do a little bit, but I've learned so much more. So now this is going to go, where is it going to go? Right to my blog. Okay. So, when people sign up for that challenge, it gives, you know, I have tripwires in those challenges that connect directly to what the person needs. So the person who finds this pin, where is it? Finds this pin on Pinterest, this one, they're going to, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to put like little tags and stuff. Let's see. So some tags would be tips for going live on. So that would be what it's about, but it's like, let's see, Instagram live streaming, all of those. So anytime people start looking for those, they're going to come across this. Uh-oh, did I turn the volume off? By accident. My Apple TV is connected to this computer somehow. I don't know how. So, okay, I have to make sure that I love it. Yeah, I have to make sure that I'm not doing weird stuff and that you can still hear me. Okay, so now it's connected here, and that's going to flow residually over and over and over. As people start to sign into that challenge, they're going to get into the challenge from going to that blog, because I'm going to actually update the blog, which is what I'll need to do next, because the blog is about, it's got all of the information, okay? So the blog has all of the content on it, and I need to go in and just edit it so that it fits the challenge now, as opposed to, and it'll have the sign up to hop into the challenge. Okay, and that's how you connect it all, and that's how those tripwires get tripped and gets get automated. Okay, that is one form of doing that. So I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover in this one. Like I said, I'm going to add this to Instagram right now, and I'm going to leave it in my highlights under the monetize section because it's about monetizing. Okay. And then, yeah, that was my little quick tutorial for today. I'm having a lot of fun with these tutorials because I'm actually taking the time to spend with my audience to show you some of the way my brain thinks and how I do things from the inside, so that it can help you see how you can then take that and use those tips inside of your business the way that you do them. Okay, so that's it for today. It's always my goal to provide value because I do want to see you win. I do want to see you take these things and implement them into your business and grow your brands, because there is room for everyone. My audience is in your audience. Your audience is in my audience. They're following you for a reason. They're attracted to you for a reason, and vice versa. So by helping you understand some of the things that I can do, you can take those things and then you also can learn how to do them. Okay. That's it for today. If you want to know more, you can always follow me at the Posh Girls Club on Instagram. And my website is www.poshgirlsclub.com. Definitely sign up for that 5-day training and learn how to go live like a boss. Have a great day. Keep hustling, girls.